What's up, Cloud 11 gang? We got a good video today. You see what I got. You see what I got. I got some stuff I had ordered. I also ordered some more flour, and it's Fruit Loops. I'll be doing that next video. But this video, we got Fruity Pebbles cartridge from Slumped. You know, my favorite brand to get from. So, but it's THCA. I've had the pens before, but they're always sold out. So they had cartridges available, so I got one of those. Let's see. I hope it's promising. And if it is, we celebrating because we in a new whip right now. And when I say new, I mean new this time. We in a new whip. 2016, my newest car I've ever had. And this is my fourth car ever. I'm just so happy I got this. That's what happens when you have good credit. You get good stuff, you know? Get your credit up. What is wrong with you? She's in here too for the first time. She's also kind of cold, but right now I have the heat on, but it's low, so it's not going completely through my freaking speakers, and that's all y'all hear, because I didn't want that. But it was high before I started the video. She just jumped in my lap. That's another thing though, because she's so used to just sitting on my lap in the car. She don't know how to sit in another seat unless she has to. What? You ain't driving? What you putting your pole on the wheel for? She thinking she driving. What the heck? Yeah, it's TCA. We about to go down. We better hit that hoe. Hit that hoe. Hit that hoe. And then I'm gonna explain the whole lore behind this car mess. Cause I was thinking about it yesterday and I was like, dang, this lore is crazy. Like how I ended up with this after all the stuff I had to go through. But yeah, let's just smoke. Speaking of which, ooh, hold on. This is better than the pen. What the fudge? It tastes like Skittles, literally, but it's Fruity Pebbles. I forgot to bring the box in, so I can't really show y'all the box right now, but I might show y'all in the Fruit Loops video. But yeah, this is not Skittles, but it tastes like Skittles. It's supposed to be Fruity Pebbles. I need to get a new charger for this thing too, because it's one of those ones that's not like this. You have to like actually get the one that you plug into the wall with the little USB on the end of it. That's the short one. My other one broke, so I don't got one right now. But luckily this has enough charge to where I can hit it throughout this video. Ooh. It tastes like the lemon Skittles, or like the green ones in a way. It tastes good. It tastes good. And you know how cartridges be? They be getting me zooted. But yeah, I showed everyone the car yesterday for the first time. I told my mom about it first though. My fiance went to go with me to get it, so she already knew about it. But yeah, I told my mom first, and then I showed my grandma and my aunt, my grandpa. I still got people to show to. There's a few people that still don't know about it. But they'll see tomorrow, Thanksgiving. Because I'm gonna pull up. Yeah, this thing got sports mode, bro. This thing is crazy. And this is one of the cars I've been wanting to. I was seeing it on the road and I was like, that's a nice car. And now I'm in it. Pretty nice. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the car behind me though, my old car that I was in. I'm trying to get money for it somehow. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But the lore, so Acura, you know, the whole thing that pretty much started this. Acura goes to crap, breaks down 30 minutes away from my dad's house when I'm on my way to his house. not fixable. So I get money from that by giving it to somebody my dad knew or something. Then I end up in that car behind me, the Global or whatever, and it's going okay. It's not completely in the best condition, but it was working for a minute. And then I'm on the way to get some groceries one day, but like as soon as I leave, I feel it kind of driving rough, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I pull over to the side, check it out, and it just, I don't know. I looked under the hood, everything like that. It didn't look like anything was leaking to me or anything, but yeah. Actually, no, let me go back, because this is how I tell stories. I'm sorry, I be everywhere, but just know everything is true. It's just how I tell stories. But so I couldn't get the oil filter cap off the Cobalt because it was rounded off. Tried like every wrench you could think of, tried anything you could think of, and just couldn't get it off. And then my grandma found someone that she knew or knows that lives like not far from us at all, and he works at AutoZone. So he comes down one day, looks at it, gets the cap off with the hammer and chisel, but in the process he hit my housing, the metal housing, and got metal in my engine, and that was the thing that started to make my car drive rough and leak, because it's broken, it's gonna leak. But he tried to use like stuff to mold it back to where it was and stuff. Like I think it's poly or something like that it's called. But he tried that, didn't work. He was going to use like this white tape stuff over it or something. He didn't do that, luckily, because that would have been even worse. Yeah, so we had to let it, and the thing that sucked about it was the poly. You had to let it sit for a minute. I mean, not for a minute, but like for a whole day before you could even attempt to look and see if it worked or not, because that's how long it took to dry. And we had to do that twice, because first time it didn't work, second time he thought it worked, but it was still leaking. But I thought, because when I had changed my oil after it, I had thought that it was just the new stuff that I had like missed from I had missed in the, damn it, what's it called, funnel. I had missed in the funnel that got on the engine that was just dripping. I thought it was that, but no, it was actually the oil itself that was still leaking. So yeah, that wasn't good. And I was stuck on the side of like a turn lane, but it happened right, like my car literally just died, just stopped in the middle of the turn lane. Like it wasn't on one side or the other, it was literally in the middle, the worst place it could be. So I'm like, okay, this sucks. So I'm standing there looking, waiting for people, like, because I'm thinking it's the battery or something, right? Asking for if anyone has, you know, cables or whatever, charge my battery up. It's like a few different women, different cars or whatever. There was a woman in a Jeep, a woman in a truck. They both didn't have any. The one in the Jeep thought she had one, didn't have one. What else? I asked some Hispanic dudes or whatever in a truck. They didn't have one, or at least they said they didn't have one. But they kind of had an attitude, so. But yeah, so I called my fiance, told her she was about to go into work. She didn't end up going into work because she had to come get me and get all that resolved. I had to go get my car towed to body shop, which the mechanic took almost an hour to get there or so. I mean, not mechanic, the tow truck. So yeah, that was a little bit of a wait, and it's freezing cold. I told my fiance to sit in my car so, you know, she wouldn't be freezing even more cold out there because she was just standing outside and she just didn't want to. She was just standing outside the whole time. And, you know, we called the cops to let them know to block off traffic or like move traffic, you know, smoothly since I'm in the middle of the freaking road. So they come, you know, they're doing that. They were cool. Yeah. So tow truck takes it to the shop. They look at it. The shop looks at it like 2 days after. I think, yeah, like 2-3 days after. And they call me back while I'm at work. I get on my break. I called them back because I missed the call because I still wasn't on break yet. When they called the first time. So they're like, yeah, your whole engine needs to be replaced. It has metal in the engine. And I'm like, well, freak. And they're like, it's gonna be damn near $10,000. And I'm like, huh? So, and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not happening because this car right here, the one that's behind me, it's not worth that. I didn't even get the car for that much. I'm not paying that much for the engine. The heck? So my grandma, you know, I let my grandma know, and she tells my uncle Marius or whatever, my uncle, to like what he thinks about it, if they were trying to jip me or if it's fixable or whatever. And he's like, yeah, they a lie. And he was gonna look at it, but right now, like I said, my aunt's still in the hospital, so he hasn't had the time to look at it. So I had to do something, which is why I'm here now. But yeah, he never got a chance to look at it. So 2 nights ago, I should say, I got this amazing thing here. At a dealership. After, you know, got pre-approved for a loan or whatever. Got that with the good credit I was talking about earlier. And went and got me a whip that I love. My sister, she saw it for the first time yesterday too. She got to ride in it last night because we went to McDonald's and stuff. But yeah, she was laughing at me because I was like, you know, one of my favorite parts about this is, and she was like, what? And I pull out my key, and you know, it has the button to unlock and lock the car, which I'd never had before because all my cars have been old. And I was like, she was like, this dude. But I have CarPlay on here, which once again, never had. I had a Bluetooth speaker before, but I had to get that myself, like from Walmart. But I've never had CarPlay in my car. What else? I have maps on here that works, which is something, again, I had in that car, I believe, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't up to date, obviously. It's 2005, it's not gonna be. But, yeah, this one's clear, like straight from my phone. I have heated seats, which I've had before, but I haven't had in that one, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't have it in that one. The trunk in here is amazing. It's freaking huge. The car itself is pretty nice, like size-wise and everything too. But yeah, I'm just happy. I got new car fresheners for this one yesterday when I went grocery shopping. Every time I smoke it, just Skittles, just straight up, every time, yellow or green. I can't remember which one. If I had some Skittles, I would be able to tell you exactly which one. But it tastes just like Skittles. What? But yeah, that was the whole lore about this. Actually, I left some parts out. The Cobalt. In that other video I sent, I dropped or whatever, I told y'all about me and my fiance's grandpa's van. He had to come and tow my car here with the dolly, the tow dollies, which we were able to do. We got here and it was hard to like take it off the dolly because the gears on that is like messed up now. And we just weren't able to do it until we tried like some other stuff. But we were like sitting here pushing it, that joint would just not move. But we eventually, I think we either put it in reverse, neutral, or something. I forgot what we put it in. But yeah, we were finally able to get it off after about 20 minutes of trying to push, and it absolutely doing nothing with 3 grown men pushing it. So yeah, it was me, my grandpa, and her grandpa. All of that trouble. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I also prayed like the day or two before I got this car, I prayed that I would have a new car, like a good day, because I haven't had like an actual good day, like completely through, in a long time. And yesterday was that good day, but the day I got my, the night I got my car, that was also an amazing day. So yeah, it was like, dang, thank you, God. Thank you. But yeah, for real, it was crazy. Yeah, my grandpa and I, we were driving around in his truck or whatever, going to different stores and stuff, trying to find tow dolly. And like nowhere had it, or at least we thought so. And then the U-Haul, they wouldn't let us get it from my grandpa's name or whatever. And since I was with them at the time, they wouldn't let me do it in mine either. But that's not how it's supposed to work. It's just the freaking dude that was there was an a-hole. And it was just bad. Yeah, they try to say my grandpa owed money or whatever that he didn't owe them, because he literally paid it when he was supposed to pay it. But so yeah, he didn't take too fond of them trying to take money from him, so we ended up not doing it that way. But it all worked out in the end. Over here, now I can do a whole bunch more videos for y'all. I gotta really be careful in here though, how if I do decide to smoke flower in here eventually, because I don't think I want to right now. And if I do, I'm gonna have something that's gonna be like over it, under it, so I could, you know, not get ashes and everything all over the freaking car, because this is a very nice car. And I really want to keep it that way. Yeah. What? And this thing is like amazing on gas. Amazing on gas. Yeah. I love it. And the Sirius XM, if I do want to listen to the radio, means like no curse words gonna get blurred out, which is great. Is this thing? No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was dying for a minute. Shite. Woo! Sheesh. Damn, this video already 20 minutes? What the fuck? I thought I was gonna look at the thing and it was gonna be like 10. That's insane. Let me get on the road. I gotta get to the gym too. Yeah. What? I want to play all the time. What? She's so weird though. She likes to play, but she don't like toys. It's like, this ain't gonna be mine. But she likes the blanket game. Like, you know the one that you put the blanket over your dog, and they like try to move your hand around it, and they try to like bite your hand playfully. She loves that game, but she don't like toys. Unless like you agitate her with it, like you keep on putting it in her face, and then she'll. But other than that, she ain't going. She ain't going for it. And it's so hard to find toys for her too, because she's so small. And her mouth is so small. Alright, but I'm about to head to the gym because this video already 21 minutes somehow. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I did. I know I feel crispy right now in terms of being baked. Oh, I also named the car, of course. It is white, so I named her Cloud 11. So yeah, I thought it was a perfect name. So Cloud 11, on Cloud 11, and a Cloud 11. You feel me? Socials. Links in the description for those socials, and my music, and my other socials that are not right there. Like, comment, subscribe. It's this money. Let's hit that 200. I hope y'all have an amazing Thanksgiving, if you celebrate it. If not, have a great day, week, month, year. What? She's fighting me. She's squabbling up. Oh, you're not squabbling up. Oh shoot. Oh. Let me stop that. Let me stop. Alright, I'm gone.